coming. Can I please ask you to applaud with more energy? Because, exactly, that's the type of emotions that we need. Okay, so I mean, it's very, I know these two ladies now pretty well. They are two amazing planet activists and really devoting their beauty, their talent, their connections, and their money, their energy to this cause. So it's a very, very, I'm honored to have you on this stage. Thank you for accepting this invitation last minute. Once again, she was invited yesterday, and she was invited maybe today, this morning, and they both, and also Miss Mimi was yesterday evening that we decided to come. So it's all coming from the heart. Thank you again for that. So let me start with Miss Alina. So Alina Kudevska is a Ukrainian designer living in New York now since many years, like 10 years or so. And she has decided to devote her designing talent to those who have no opportunities to use and consume, regular fashion. If we can call that, your narrative and your terminology will be much better than mine. But just for you to understand that. So I invited her in Venice, was 2 weeks ago, during the Venice Film Festival, because I had an activation like this, a little bit bigger, and I had the 2 Oscar winners in my room, and I invited her to influence and to persuade and to advocate to people who have a global reach out to become more aware of this, different aspects of fashion that are not so known, are not so evident, are not so profitable maybe. And so we really need to, what they call celebrity diplomacy, so engage so-called celebrities in sports. And, she's a sports celebrity, I should say, or in the making also. But the Venice Film Festival, Cannes Film Festival, Formula One Grand Prix, Fashion Weeks, Art Basel, these are all opportunities to engage the media, to engage investors, to engage celebrities, and that will push our agenda faster and more massively. So Alina, I let you introduce yourself much better than I did. Please.
I think you did an amazing job.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, and hello everybody. This is my honor and pleasure to be here all with you. What I like to say about my company is that we design clothing for differently and beautifully abled people. Because I'm sorry, I feel I'm getting emotional. Because the separation is the thing that exists in our mind. And to me, as the fashion designer, clothing is just one of the tools, one of the possible tools, how we can make the change and transform our world to the better place to be, and to bring the understanding of inclusivity to the deeper and higher level. When I launched this company, that was, I would say, 4 years ago, I was surprised, first of all, how indeed not that many people know what is adaptive design. And I started receiving a number of questions. What is it? Who is the customer? Because as you know, when we go to the retail, we don't see that product on the shelves. However, people with different and beautiful abilities, they existed always. And the fact that the product was not on the market, that is the question of our society. And the next question would be the level of the salary that people with different abilities receive, their ability in the first place to get the employment, the accessibility of the working stations they can get, the ability to use bathrooms, sometimes even in the well-developed countries. There is a number of questions. That is why I see with this clothing the opportunity to transform the mindset, and the more we're getting united with different businesses who are working with the same direction, and we keep having the conversation, and we keep pushing forward the retail and the companies and explain why do they need to work with us, that's how the change is going to happen. And I do believe that it's possible, and it's all in our heart and mind. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Alina. Yes. So, would you like to introduce yourself?
Well, first of all, I think your story should be on New York Times front page, and I think Enzo is doing that job to get those voices out from this room, so everybody, please give another applause. So, I am a mermaid because I have 5 Guinness World Records. I swam 50